Hi, I'm Becky, DPT. Today, let's talk desk stretches for back pain, fight tech neck, and tight hips. So today, this is going to function as my little desk. When I am sitting at my desk, if I lose my posture, I'm a little rounded, leaning forward, looking into my screen, my shoulders are forward, my neck and head is forward, as you can see, and we're rounding that low back. So we're not maintaining that lumbar curve. So it's very important to hold that posture upright. So some of the stretches that I like to use, I like to go top to bottom, so head to toes when we start our stretching. And the first one would be chin tucks. Chin tucks are, I like to explain it like you set your chin on a little desk and you just slide your chin back and release. Slide back and release. So we don't want to slide back and then push our head front again because we've already been in that position. So it's very important to just pull back, hold 3 to 5 seconds, and release. Pull back 3 to 5 seconds and release. 10 repetitions of the chin tucks are very good. It helps to also maintain that curve. So our neck is supposed to curve inward, and if we are rounded all day with our head forward, we're actually reversing that curve to go to the opposite direction. The next exercise I like is an upper trap stretch. And these are all exercises, stretches that can be done right at your desk. So an upper trap stretch, you can grab the bottom of your chair, take your other arm up and over, and give a pull and hold. By holding onto your chair, you're not allowing that shoulder to lift, so you hold it down, so you get a very good stretch. For this one, you want to do it bilaterally, so both sides, and you want to hold 30 to 60 seconds, and each side you want to do 3 repetitions. If you only have time for one is better than none. Another one is to open up your chest. So a way to do that, we can either clasp our hands behind, clasp, and we can roll back and push down, holding, which opens up our chest. It helps to pull our neck back. And again, this exercise should be done 3 times, 30 to 60 second hold. Now, you can also use your chair to hold on to, roll your shoulders back, reach down, and hold. So you help to just maintain that posture. One of the next exercises that I really like is the cat-cow stretch. You can, again, do it right at your desk. You can push that seat backwards and use your desk to put pressure into. So the first one, you're going to round up like a cat. You're going to bend your knees slightly, round up the back, tuck in your chin, and hold. And you release down into the cow, belly down, booty up, chin up, and hold. This exercise I like to do for 10 repetitions, just holding anywhere from 3 to 5 seconds each time. What the cat-cow stretch does is it allows your spine to flex, then extend. So any of those tight muscles, it's getting them working together, working back and forth. And also, it's almost like a neural glide. So it allows those nerves to get a little movement in there. Another exercise would be a seated spinal twist. And what you want to do is you can use your chair. You can also use the back of your chair. So I'm sitting sideways. Let's pretend the back of my chair is here. I can hold on here and I can twist. So I can use that other arm to hold onto the back. And then I would reverse and flip so that I could put my hands on the top of the chair and rotate and pull. Another option for this one would be just using the edges of your chair, and you could hold with one side, place your hand on the knee on the other side, and rotate, holding nice and tall. So this helps to stretch out that thoracic or that upper back area for you. This one should be done just like the others 3 times, holding for 30 to 60 seconds. Now also a nice torso stretch can be done. Clasp the hands, push up and overhead, palms away or palms to you, and stretch. Try to relax your traps and just hold up nice and tall. Again, that 30 seconds, and I'll show you from the side. Nice and tall, and reach those hands up to the ceiling, relax those traps, and just hold. A couple more that we can do while we're sitting is a piriformis stretch. So your piriformis is right in your back hip. It is a rotator muscle, and it gets very tight. This exercise is very beneficial if you have sciatica. Sometimes you can have sciatica that comes out of your back, but a lot of times sciatic pain, that shooting, numb, sharp pain that goes down your leg, can be caused from your piriformis muscle. The sciatic nerve runs either underneath or it runs through. So depending on how your body's made, that nerve will either run under that muscle, and if this muscle gets tight and pinches down, or it runs through that muscle and it gets tight and pinches down, then you have that nerve response. So you have that nerve pain, that shooting electric pain. So this is a very good one. You can do this one in sitting, you can do it in standing, and you can also do it while lying down. So you cross one ankle over top, and you hold that foot and press down with that opposite hand. Just hold. You will get that pain and pressure in that hip. That is completely normal. Sometimes if you have sciatic pain, that pain will intensify and get worse until you have stretched that muscle. So while you're stretching it, you're making that muscle tighter because you're trying to increase the length of that muscle. You're trying to increase the stretch of that muscle. While you're doing this stretch, it can intensify your pain and your discomfort. But when you release the stretch, that should release and relieve the symptoms. So this exercise again should be done 3 times each side, holding that 30 to 60 seconds. So another great stretch is an inner thigh, a bilateral adduction stretch. So you take your elbows on the inside of your knees and you push outward, just holding. This stretch is very beneficial because when we are sitting, we have our knees together, we are rounded front, so our inner thighs become very tight. So holding that 30 to 60 seconds and 3 repetitions. So for our last exercise, our last stretch would be a hip flexor stretch. Because we are sitting in flexed front, we have to stretch out those hip flexors. So you can use your desk to hold on to, place one foot behind, up on that toe, tilt your hips forward, drop down into that stretch and hold. If you reach up, that helps to give a nice lateral torso stretch, and just hold. And for each of these exercises, it is that 30 to 60 second hold, 3 repetitions on each side. So we'll switch sides, foot behind, up on the toe, drop down into it, pushing those hips front, nice and tall. And after that 30 to 60 seconds, you have completed your desk stretches to help combat back pain. Hopefully, this video gives you some ideas for some exercises and stretches you can do at work to help relieve pain. Have a great day.